In life, everyone will face unfair criticism or misunderstandings. Instead of reacting immediately with angry words or trying to justify yourself, Stoic philosophy advises us to remain silent. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Do not waste time arguing about what a good person should be one." In situations where we are wrongly blamed or spoken ill of, responding with silence does not mean weakness, but rather reflects inner strength and calmness. Overreacting often only worsens the problem, causing us to lose composure and even damage our personal image. Conversely, timely silence helps us maintain dignity and shows others that we are not controlled by anger or the desire for revenge. Silence also gives us time to assess the situation rationally, find wise solutions, and prepare a response if truly necessary.
In the modern world where misunderstandings happen easily and information spreads rapidly, learning when to remain silent is an important skill to preserve self-respect and live according to one's values. This practice embodies patience and maturity in the Stoic spirit. When faced with rumors or false stories, feelings of anger, confusion, or hurt are natural human reactions. However, Stoic philosophy teaches the importance of controlling emotions and responding rationally. Reacting too quickly without reflection not only spreads the story further, but also harms one's reputation. Staying calm, observing, and analyzing the situation before acting helps us avoid getting caught in the whirlpool of rumors. Marcus Aurelius emphasized, if someone does wrong, that is their business. Focus on living according to your own values. This means we cannot control what others think or say, but we can control how we respond. One effective way to handle rumors is to question, seek the truth, and evaluate information based on reason rather than emotion. If responding is unnecessary, calm silence is the strongest reply. For example, an environmental leader who faced slander chose not to respond, but continued working steadfastly, thereby regaining trust. Rational and calm responses to rumors protect our honor and demonstrate maturity, self-respect, and understanding. In a world full of misinformation, maintaining clarity of mind is the strongest act anyone can make. Silence is not weakness or resignation. In Stoicism, it is a powerful and strategic action. When confronted with injustice, misunderstandings, or slander, purposeful silence helps us keep our dignity, avoid unnecessary conflict, and focus on what truly matters. Galileo, the great scientist, faced condemnation when defending the heliocentric model. Instead of arguing, he chose silence and continued his scientific contributions, a classic example of quiet perseverance. Similarly, Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela demonstrated brave silence in the face of injustice. Their silence was not from fear, but from understanding that actions and results speak louder than words.
This silence represents wisdom, patience, and morality. Practicing strategic silence helps us master ourselves, uphold ideals, and inspire others in how they treat us.
An essential principle of Stoicism is controlling emotions, especially when facing rumors, criticism, or unverified information. Reacting impulsively, angrily, or sensitively not only loses control, but also unintentionally empowers rumors or misunderstandings. Stoics choose to remain calm, observe carefully, and respond based on reason rather than fleeting emotions. When hearing a story, instead of immediately believing or reacting strongly, ask, is this true? Is there evidence? Pausing to think and verify helps us respond properly and avoid falling into negative emotional spirals. Marcus Aurelius said, if you are distressed by something external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your perception of it. Controlling emotions does not mean suppressing them entirely, but understanding them and choosing wise responses. This protects our honor, maintains inner peace, and enhances our ability to solve problems effectively in any circumstance. Silence is not merely the absence of speech, but a deliberate response reflecting inner strength and emotional mastery. According to Stoic philosophy, silence manifests self-control, not letting impulsive feelings dictate behavior or words. Often remaining silent does not mean weakness or avoidance, but a wise choice to avoid worsening problems and preserve dignity. Stoics believe it is not necessary to refute or explain everything. Instead, they focus on what they can control, themselves, and let their actions and quality of life speak for who they are. Silence in this context expresses reason, calmness, and inner freedom. In a noisy and argumentative world, well-timed silence is not just a defense, but a powerful tool to uphold one's stance and live true to core values. Silence is a purposeful act full of strength. In Stoicism, it reflects emotional control, strong reason, and self-mastery. In stressful moments, rather than reacting impulsively, Stoics choose silence to reflect carefully and respond calmly. They understand not every criticism deserves a reply, and not every debate is worth joining. Silence, in the Stoic spirit, is not avoidance but inner power, showing confidence and clear understanding of self-worth. This act helps people avoid being swept up in negative emotions while protecting peace of mind. In today's noisy and judgmental world, choosing silence at the right moment expresses courage, wisdom, and depth of thought. It is the art of control and maturity. Silence is more than simply not speaking. It is a deliberate choice that expresses inner strength and self-control. According to Stoicism, silence shows calmness, reason, and resilience. When confronted with attacks, misunderstandings, or injustice, Stoics do not rush to react. Instead, they keep silent to observe, reflect, and act appropriately.
Silence is how we express integrity and sincerity from within, without flowery words or pointless debates. When you keep silent and live according to your principles, that is the best way to prove your good qualities. Silence becomes a profound reflection of ethics and self-control in daily life.